Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Monday Night Raw. I'm that barbecue-loving Jim Ross here at ringside with Jerry the King Lawler. And here comes the big show, the largest athlete in the world. That's a quarter ton of humanity right there, King.
If you say so, but I'm not convinced that the big show's human, JR. He looks like he should be out running around a forest, scaring campers or something.
I wouldn't say that too loud if I were you, King. When you're that big, you don't have to take a lot of baloney from anybody. And here comes the man who is challenged tonight with taking on the big show. It's a tall order for sure, but this is going to be one heck of a match. I can promise you that.
Yeah, I know you're pretty high on this guy. And I gotta admit, he does look impressive. But he's got his work cut out for him tonight.
That's for sure. About 7 feet and over 500 pounds of it. Ladies and gentlemen, Raw has come home for one of the biggest events of the year, live in the heart of New York City.
They don't come any bigger than the Big Apple, JR. And they don't get any better than the superstars of Raw.
They sure don't, King. New Yorkers don't impress easily, but there's no doubt in my mind that the Raw superstars are more than up to the task.
I gotta say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match. Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry in this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either.
He reversed it. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace a little.
Oh no, this is classic old school wrestling at its finest. You, of all people, should be able to appreciate that, King.
Wait a minute, JR. You're not trying to say that I'm old, are you?
Of course not, King. Although there was that rumor going around about your social security number was one.
Look, JR, he's got his attention focused on that ankle.
And there it is, the ankle lock. He's got it locked in. And there it goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh my gosh, he might make his opponent tap right here. Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out. Was that 3? No? Come on.
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late. These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What'd you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you? And there's the cover!
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes with the price of admission. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. I think it's pretty obvious. He's got his opponent in position, JR. This could be it.
Angle slam! Angle slam! He just drove his opponent into the canvas.
He almost had the 3 count right there, JR. You've got to give Big Show some credit, JR. He might be slow and clumsy, but at least he's not very bright.
Oh, you're a scream king. I'd love to see you try to say that to the Big Show's face.
If I could figure out a way to say it using only one-syllable words, I'd do it, JR. Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. And speaking of hats, when are you going to get rid of that silly thing anyway?
Right about. He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. Talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to...
Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it.
He's stalking his opponent. You know what comes next.
There it is! The angle slam! I don't believe it!
Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament?
Hey, what do you think they're saying, JR?
I think he impressed the Big Show here tonight.
Look, it's Chavo Guerrero and Daivari, and they're beating Show's head in with lead pipes.
Big Show's too tired. He can't fight them all. What's going on here?
Come on, JR. Don't play dumb. It's obvious. He was in on the plan to jump Big Show all along.
I don't believe that for a second. He looks as confused as I am.
Hey, JR, what's Carlito doing out here?
That's it, Vince. See? I told you guys. As long as the 4 of us stick together, there's nobody on Raw that can stop us. And that's very, very cool.
I don't understand a damn bit of what just happened. We need some answers here, and soon.
Hey man, it's me, Carlito. I just wanted to thank you for all of your help last week. Me and Chavo and Daivari, we're sick of being pushed around by big dumb apes like Big Show. We're gonna prove that there's strength in numbers. And now you got no choice but to join us and help finish the job we started on Big Show. I mean, come on. What are you gonna do? try to explain things to Big Show? Think about it. Does he seem like a reasonable person to you? Good luck in your match tonight. We'll be watching.
Look at this, JR. He's coming out to the ring by himself tonight. What's happened to his friends Carlito, Chavo, and Davari? You know, the ones who helped him beat the heck out of the Big Show last week.
Now, you know that's not true. I think it's pretty obvious to anyone with half a brain in their head that he had no idea what those three troublemakers had planned last week.
Well, maybe that's obvious to anyone with half a brain, but those of us who have the whole thing know that he and those other jerks are up to something.
And the opponent, from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 487 pounds, Viscera.
Welcome to Raw, live tonight from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I love Fort Lauderdale, JR, especially around spring break. Yoo-hoo!
Well, spring break only comes once a year, but Raw brings the excitement with it wherever we go, and tonight is no exception.
It's like he read his opponent's mind. What a counter! This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well,
He's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
that can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath.
These fans love confidence in their superstars, and that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home, but that's not going to win him the match.
He's not going to get caught with that one. Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can, JR. He's got his opponent in position, JR. This could be it.
Angle slam! Angle slam! He just drove his opponent into the canvas.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these two...
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No, but having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline.
He's going for the pin. So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match will be when you quit yapping and let me enjoy it. He's stalking his opponent. You know what comes next.
There it is! The angle slam! I don't believe it! Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're...
He's going for the cover, JR. 1, 2,
Here comes the Big Show, and he doesn't look happy.
Well, how happy would you be if you got set up for an ambush by someone you thought you could trust?
It looks like he's trying to calm the big man down, and I'm not sure how well that's going to work.
Don't fall for it, Big Show!
My God! Big Show just chokeslammed him halfway to China.
He probably wishes he was in China right about now. The Big Show is not the kind of man you want to make angry, JR. How the heck is he going to calm down this angry giant?
Hey, what's up, Holmes? Chavo here. I guess you had to learn your lesson the hard way, huh? You think you're gonna be able to convince Big Show that you're not with us? You better think again. So what are you gonna do? You wanna team up with us and take him out once and for all? Or are you gonna keep getting yourself chokeslammed?
Hey, man. I'm glad you came to your senses and decided to join us. That's very cool. I want to say good luck to you and Navari in tonight's handicap match against Big Show. There's 2 of you and only 1 of him, so you should have no trouble taking him down. Adios.
سلام آقا دوست من اسم من دواری از انبان شما امشب کار میکنیم به بیگ شو هر چقدر گنده هست ما رو نمیتونه دست بزنه چون که تارت از ماست کارلوس چاوو شما با خود من
I'll tell you, King, I've been hearing rumors of Big Show's mood of late, and let me tell you, they're downright scary.
Everything about the Big Show is scary when he's this angry. How many superstars would accept a 2-on-1 handicap match just to take out their frustrations on somebody?
Not very many, King, but there aren't many superstars like the Big Show either. There's no question that he is a unique and dangerous individual. You know, I used to have some respect for this superstar, but I'm sorry to say that my opinion of him has changed dramatically over the past few weeks.
Like him or not, he knows the value of strength in numbers. When you've got the Big Show mad at you, you'd better find some friends, and quick.
Maybe so, but I wish he'd be a little more discriminating in his choice of friends. Is someone like Davari the kind of company you really want to keep? Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Raw, live tonight from Las Vegas, Nevada. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I'll tell you, JR, if I were a gambling man, I'd bet everything I owned that this was going to be one of the best Raws ever.
I wouldn't bet against it, King. I know what's on the schedule, and let me just say that these fans have hit the jackpot tonight. This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad.
There's the tag, JR. This is great, JR. He's really letting his opponent have it.
I guess he is, but I like to see a little less sizzle and a little more steak, personally. Oh, would you look at this. Talk about arrogant. It's sickening.
Come on, JR. It's not enough just to win a match. You've got to make it clear who's the dominant superstar.
What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It is if the hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long.
And it's been reversed.
You know that the referee's health plan doesn't include vision. He's got his opponent in position, JR. This could be it.
Angle slam! Angle slam! He just threw his opponent into the canvas. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, Jay? Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
Be that as it may, this isn't the sort of thing that wins matches, King. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even ask. Oh, for the love of... Talk about having no respect for your opponent.
Well, if you've got a problem with it, maybe you should do something about it, JR.
Boy, I tell you, King, this Davari makes me sick. I practically threw a barbecue cookout when he left Raw. I was hoping I'd never have to set foot in the same arena with him again.
I know we don't agree on much, JR, but I'm with you on this one. The only good thing about seeing Davari compete is knowing that he might get beaten and humiliated in front of the whole world.
Now that's... Oh, come on down. How about a little more wrestling, a little less talk?
It's called adding insult to injury, JR, and I think it's great. I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. He's stalking his opponent. You know what comes next.
There it is! The angle slam! I don't believe it! He doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR.
Well, he should be. This one's not over yet, and you never know what might happen. No matter how many times I see it, I never get over the size of the Big Show. 7 feet tall, 500 pounds. That's a whole lot of superstar right there.
Oh, he's big all right, JR. He can't even go to the beach anymore because Greenpeace keeps trying to tow him back into the ocean.
You'd better hope that the Big Show doesn't hear you saying that, King.
These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
I don't think his attempt to get this crowd on his side came off.
He's not trying to get the crowd on his side, JR. He's letting everyone know that he's going to win this one, whether they like it or not.
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR.
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoot-in for second place. I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest, and as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem...
Looks like the tag is made.
What a counter! It's like he read his opponent's mind.
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the Smackdown roster. Oh, man! He's just hitting his opponent with shot after shot.
And anytime you can't even defend yourself against blows like that, it doesn't speak well for your odds of winning the match.
Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all. This could be a pinfall. Well, as if we weren't already aware, Daivari is sure full of himself.
He's full of something, all right. Oh boy, I think Daivari's about to get what's coming to him.
And it couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Oh my gosh, what a choke slam!
Big Show might have just broken Daivari in half.
I think the Big Show's gonna regret that, JR. The rest of Carlito's posse isn't gonna take too kindly to that. I was talking to Carlito backstage, and he said that if he wanted something done right, he'd have to do it himself. That's why he challenged the Big Show to a match here tonight. Imagine that, challenging the Big Show. Now that's cool.
Yeah, to a handicap match with Chavo Guerrero and that no-good turncoat as his partners. A 3-on-1 match? That sure takes some guts. Carlito's quite a man.
From El Paso, Texas, weighing 200 pounds, Chavo Guerrero. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds, Kurt Angle.
Big Show's got his work cut out for him, King. He's facing 3 dangerous opponents here tonight.
Now wait a second. I know this is a handicap match, but I'm sure Carlito's planning on keeping the Big Show all to himself. He just wanted his friends to have the best seats in the house.
Give me a break, King. If Carlito sets 1 foot inside the squared circle tonight once the bell rings, I'll eat my damn hat. He's a no-good coward, and you seem to be the only one who can't see that. Welcome to Raw, live tonight from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I love Fort Lauderdale, JR, especially around spring break. Yoo-hoo!
Well, spring break only comes once a year, but Raw brings the excitement with it wherever we go, and tonight is no exception.
Chavo's always talking about living up to his family traditions, JR. But if I were his family, I'd make sure that his invitation to the family reunion got lost in the mail.
If you can't appreciate Chavo's ability, that's your own problem, King. Personally, I think the Guerreros have every right to take pride in the way he represents their legendary family.
He saw that one coming.
You're not going to get him with that one. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have, oh man, this is an excruciating but effective method of winning a match.
Yeah, and it's a surefire method of birth control, too.
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going. This is great, JR. He's really letting his opponent have it.
I guess he is, but I'd like to see a little less sizzle and a little more steak, personally. Oh, come on now. How about a little more wrestling and a little less posturing?
It's called adding insult to injury, JR. And I think it's great. I don't understand why you like Carlito so much, JR. What? Did he lie? Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This'll rearrange your anatomy. Boy, when you look at this, he's stalking his opponent. You know what comes next.
There it is! The angle slam! I don't believe it!
Oh, would you look at this. Talk about error. It's sickening.
Come on, JR. It's not enough just to win a match. You've got to make it clear who's the dominant superstar. Everyone says that Kurt Angle's one of the greatest superstars in the business, but considering he went from Raw to Smackdown to ECW, that's like claiming to be the world's tallest midget.
Oh, come on, King. Angle's an Olympic medal. That he's a multiple-time WWE champion, and he's done just about everything there is to do in this business. He'd be successful no matter where he competes.
Yeah, but do you think it's just a coincidence that he keeps moving to less competitive brands? I think Angle's running scared.
Oh, come on. Angle's never run from a damn fight in his life, and you know it. I've never seen a challenge set in front of him that he couldn't overcome.
He's got his opponent in position, JR. This could be it.
Angle slam! Angle slam! He just drove his opponent into the canvas.
He doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR.
Well, he should be. This one's not over yet, and you never know what might happen.
8, 9,
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really?
1.
Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
1.
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
3.
He's got that arm, and this is going to hurt.
My God! Right into the ring post. I'd be surprised if that superstar has any feeling left in that arm after that.
Looks like he's going for it.
And I think he got all of that modified swinging neck breaker.
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes from the price of admission. I don't think his attempt to get this crowd on his side is paying off.
He's not trying to get the crowd on his side, JR. He's letting everyone know that he's going to win this one, whether they like it or not. Look at him, rubbing his opponent's face in it.
This crowd doesn't seem to share your opinion. And quite frankly, I hope this comes back to bite you. Come on! The match is over!
Oh, man. Talk about waking an angry giant.
A double choke slam. My God, the sheer power of the Big Show. After that display, I don't think he wants any part of the Big Show, King.
Hey, where you going? Don't you want some what your friends just got? Well, I'll tell you what. You're gonna get some next week on Raw. And just to make sure that nobody interferes, what do you say you and me make it a cage match?
I don't think he likes that idea at all.
I'm not sure he's got much to say in the matter, King. This is the kind of match the Raw fans dream of. Well, it's all come down to this. And we're in for what could be the biggest main event in Raw history, King.
I think you're right, JR. For one thing, it's definitely got the biggest superstar in Raw history in it.
And nothing settles a grudge like a good old-fashioned cage match. You can either pin your opponent, make him tap, or escape the cage to win. What a slobber knocker.
And I can't remember the last time anyone was able to do any of that in a match against the Big Show. This is going to be ugly. I can feel it. Well, the only thing I've got to say is, I hope his health insurance is paid up.
And his life insurance, for that matter. Getting into a cage with a Big Show seems like pure suicide. But this man made his bed, and now he's going to have to lie in it.
Well, it's not like he had a choice. Big Show bullied him into this match by throwing his weight around. And that's a lot of weight.
Of course he had a choice, King. And unfortunately for him, he chose to get on the wrong side of the Big Show. And now it's time to pay the piper. And quite frankly, I can't wait. Welcome to Raw, coming to you from the land of the Razorbacks, Little Rock, Arkansas. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
Little Rock can't wait to see the Raw superstars. This show's been sold out for weeks.
These Little Rock fans know that Raw never disappoints, and tonight is no exception. I can't wait to get started.
What a counter! Everyone says that Kurt Angle's one of the greatest superstars in the business, but considering he went from Raw to Smackdown to EC,
they're taking every advantage in this steel cage match.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest, and as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure.
And when it comes down to it, that's all that matters.
You've got to give Big Show some credit, JR. He might be slowing. This is great, JR. He's really letting his opponent have it.
I guess he is, but I'd like to see a little less sizzle and a little more steak, personally. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free. He's stalking his opponent. You know what comes next.
There it is! The angle slam! I don't believe it!
This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace a little.
Oh no, this is classic old school wrestling at its finest. You, of all people, should be able to appreciate that, King.
Wait a minute, JR. You're not trying to say that I'm old, are you?
Of course not, King. Although there was that rumor going around about your Social Security number was 1. I know that Kurt Angle has rubbed fans and fellow superstars the wrong way.
He's got his opponent in position, JR. This could be it.
Angle slam! Angle slam! He just drove his opponent into the canvas.
I can't believe he countered that one.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us?
No way.
Oh, would you look at this? Talk about arrogant. It's sickening.
Come on, JR. It's not enough just to win a match. You've got to make it clear who's the dominant superstar. Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paycheck comes straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean. But that's not the case now, is it? No matter how many times I see it, I never get over the size of the Big Show. 7 feet tall, 500 pounds. That's a whole lot of superstar right there.
Oh, he's big all right, JR. He can't even go to the beach anymore because Greenpeace keeps trying to tow him back into the ocean.
You better hope that the Big Show doesn't hear you saying that, King. I'm not so sure he'd be as amused by your sense of humor as you seem to be.
He countered that one perfectly. Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea.
Look, JR, he's got his attention focused on that ankle.
And there it is, the ankle lock. He's got it locked in. It's 10 feet to the top of the cage, but it might as well be a mile when you're inside. He's reached the top of the cage. Could this be it?
I don't believe it. He did it. He beat the Big Show in a cage match.
And that puts his name on a very short list, King. And whether or not you agree with his methods, when push came to shove, he pulled out all the stops.
Well, just because he won, I don't think he's going to make a habit out of messing with the Big Show. But then, I don't think Big Show's going to look for a rematch either. Not after that match.